it's an individual thing for the right. So it's an individual thing, out.
Mhm.
So any nutritional protocol sort of evolved. We actually eat more organ meat
Yes, that's
than
so true. Yes.
right. So it's going to get you. And if you look at any traditional,
Hey everybody, and welcome to the Kidney Coach YouTube channel. I am naturopath Fiona Chin, co-founder of the Kidney Disease Solution, kidney coach, and of course our supplements Kaigenesis. And today I'm joined by Dr. Rick Cohen. So Dr. Rick Cohen, we've not had on our podcast before. I was blessed to meet him a month or so ago, and I was so impressed by his knowledge that I said, you've got to come on our podcast. So he's a physician and functional medicine doctor with over 20 years of experience in the medical field. And he actually founded the company called Ignite Longevity, which provides personalized assessments and integrative interventions to help people take a comprehensive approach to living longer and healthier lives. So he has a real focus on longevity and inside the longevity space as well. He has dedicated his career to the treatment and prevention of lifestyle and metabolic related diseases, hence why he has some knowledge and skills when it comes to kidney disease. His goal is to help his patients unlock the keys to achieving optimal metabolic health. You know, we see again a lot of stuff going on about vegan diets versus carnivore diets and what's better, and people take quite a strong viewpoint on that. Is there, and you sort of did cover it a little bit before about how much you'll absorb, say, through a plant-based protein versus meat and all the other stuff in there. But is there anything else you wanted to, because I know people want to ask that question because people have such a strong viewpoint and stance on that. Is one better than the other? Does it matter? You know, where should we get our protein from? Or again, is it an individual thing?
well, I say it's an individual thing for the right. So it's an individual thing. However, it's an individual thing. I'd also say to completely exist without animal meat, you're leaving many different nutrients, out.
Mm-hmm.
So any nutritional protocol that has no animal meat is deficient by default in many different nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
Just um, and it's less the animal protein. It's like how we sort of evolved. We actually eat more organ meat
Yes, that's
than
so true. Yes.
right. So it's going to get you. And if you look at any traditional civilization or society, one, they didn't let anything go to waste, right? So if you killed something, you used the whole dang animal, so whether it was
Yep.
the blood or the organs, and guess what? We evolved to use the nutrition from all these different pieces of the animal. If we just eat the flesh, we're missing out on many of the nutrients, and in fact, we could theoretically leave ourselves exposed to certain nutritional imbalances.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone on a carnivore is most of like who are doing it would be eating or supporting themselves with other organ meats. And I went to a traditional Hungarian festival last month, and they make organo koblasht, right? Koblasht. It's a organ sausage,
Wow.
and it was actually not bad, right? But
Oh, really? There you
it
go.
was
Okay.
actually pretty. Yeah, they seasoned it quite right, and it was actually pretty good. But it's a taste thing, and if you go back, we were just watching. It was actually pretty good. It was Agatha Christie series, A Murder is Easy on BBC,
Oh,
and
cool.
guy was eating breakfast. He had two kidneys,
Mm-hmm.
and two eggs, right? So that he had one little small piece of toast, but that's what they ate. Having said that, some people, it's too heavy or it's a problem for them, and vice versa. Some people, all the lectins and oxalates in vegetables are
Yes.
too much, and we can make an argument. For me, I'm less. I mean, we eat vegetables, but we're more roots and berries and fruits, more
Mm-hmm.
so. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay. Well,
but
thank you for
it's
doing
just fine. It's just finding your balance, and it's
yeah.
nutrition is not a religion, and honestly, from I'll put in my longevity age reversal PET, which is sort of another discussion, but it doesn't matter. None of these are gonna, if you're healthy and your biochemistry is good and you have no liver fat and your insulin's low and all these particular higher level markers are strong, great, right? You have good muscle, whatever is getting it done for you, that's super. But either way, very few people make it past 95, right? Either way, and look at any dietary pundit, influencer over the years, they all died, right? So it's nuances. So for me, within an age reversal paradigm, sort of,
Yeah.
and you spoke with John at Neo7, and there's pieces of what they're doing and some of the breakthroughs that are on the horizon, or that we will learn in the next few years, especially with um, augmented general intelligence, AGI, is coming, where we'll be able to run billions of trials of
Yeah.
strategies. Like
It's cool. Yeah.
diet will be like, yeah, okay, it's good, but the body will figure out we'll know how to regenerate things. And the body and the diet will be really more of how you feel on a day-to-day basis, and not necessarily what's going to happen to you and are you going to live a longer life. Surely don't eat crap, don't eat
Yes.
toxins and chemicals, but the nuance of the individual diet and the religion of diet needs to fade away, right? It's
So glad you said that, Dr. Cohen. Like, I couldn't agree with you more. We'll get Dr. Cohen back to do those conversations, but anything you want to know in the meantime, drop in the comments below. Remember to hit subscribe and like. That way you'll get notified when we do another podcast with this amazing man. Thank you for being part of our community. And Dr. Cohen, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and your knowledge. And I can't wait to have more conversations with you.
cool. Thank you, Fiona.
No worries. Thanks, everybody.